What's going on, everybody? This is Al from NCAA 06 Revival, and in the last Dynasty video, we went through all of our preseason shenanigans, heading into Season 2 of our Coach Dynasty. Today, we are playing our first game of the second season, and it's at Texas Tech, top 10 team. It's going to be pretty hard. They're loaded. They got more talent than I do, but it should be a lot of fun. We can check recruiting. There was no changes made to this since the last video. The 5 guys we're going after is this big wide receiver. J.R. Osborne, a running back. He's a power back, which means he'll be an A-back for me. A big offensive lineman, guard, Travis Moses. Defensive tackle, we really need some help there, some depth. So we're going after this Gant kid. Out of El Paso, and we got another running back. Scott Hall. 5'6", 200 pounds, but he's a power back, won't be a B-back for me in the future, if I can get him to commit. So those are the 5 we're going to go after. Let's go. Rosters, we've already seen all that good stuff in the preseason video in terms of our depth chart and everything. I do need to show you my playbook. I made a small change. Now that I have depth at the A-back and B-back positions, I got rid of gun split and replaced it with the traditional flex bone normal formation. Over time, like especially when Chase leaves after this year, I'm going to end up probably with more flex bone formations in total. There's like 6 in total for the game, so I got 4 of the 6 already. But now, that's the only change because Ace Big Twins, weak wide trips, and gun bunch is all about giving it the chase. So that's the big switch. So at least you're going to get to see some traditional flexbone stuff out of the main formation. Audibles, I need to check these to make sure I have them correct. These shouldn't change. They're all of our wide receiver plays. Okay, everything looks good there. Okay, let's take on Texas Tech. I don't need to forget to go to the formation subs, make sure everything looks okay there. Good thing about having depth at A-back and B-back, that means I don't have to use many sub-packages anymore. Everything's kind of set up for me, which is nice. That just, a few less clicks on the controller. I'm still going to check them to make sure. I think I got a running back. Like my backup A-back is in one of the formations. This is taking over that particular formation when he doesn't need to be. I need to check my linebackers for my nickel package and stuff like that. We get to pick, so we're going to get the ball in the second half. Okay, before we kick off, let's go to in-game strategy. Let's go to formation subs. Now, Martin is my number 1 B-back with Dorsey as my A-back. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yes, this needs to... No, this may be correct. Dorsey's my number 1 guy. Okay, so that's correct. That looks correct. Everything looks good. Chase is my Z receiver, my number 2 receiver, and it's set up perfectly for what we're trying to do with him. So I don't have to do anything there. I think we're good there. Defense, my nickel package... 72, but I like his speed. I need more speed here since it's nickel. They got more ground to cover. And that looks okay. Okay, let's check out Texas Tech's roster. I'm sure it's loaded. Graham Harrell, sophomore, going to sling it all over the field. Good halfbacks. Here's where their bread is buttered. Their receivers. 82, 72, 85, 87, pretty good offensive line. I'm pretty sure they run a 4-3. 80, 78, 91, 93, 87. Yeah, really talented. They're kind of weak here at corner. They got one really good one. And then 78 and 74, so they're kind of weak in their secondary. Food for thought, they got a really good punter. Okay. I don't know how much that's really going to help. But we'll see what happens. All right, let's hope for the best to see if I can pull off the upset. So let me get a good stop right here. There we go. Middle of the field. Going 2 tight end, okay. We're going to do a lot of zone today, a lot of quarters. Keep everything in front of us, maybe force their quarterback to throw in my direction, maybe get an interception or two. Going with the draw right out of the gate. Pick up 8 yards. 3 wide. Let's stick with quarters for 3. I got several freshmen playing or starting for us this year. Wes is one of them. He's actually middle linebacker, but I may move him to outside linebacker next year, depending. I always forget to switch those guys around between linebacker spots. Wow, good throw. So I don't need to forget that in the offseason. Let's try quarters out of nickel this time. Throw something short, I dare you. Maybe I can get in front of it, tip it, or pick it off. Ooh, man. I was right there. It's a good stop, though. 5 wide again. We'll just stick with quarters. If we can get them in a third down situation and go to our cloud coverage. Ooh, good play. Oh, wow. Gone. That's just good play right there all around. Let's try going 5 wide again. Let's do a crash goal to 1 high. I'm a little afraid to do this. We'll try it anyways just to switch it up. My biggest worry is I don't know if our defensive line is going to add. Defensive line is not going to get much of a push today. So I'm on a 6-yard line. Let's just go ahead and do a zone blitz. It's going to be an all or nothing.
They shift on the defensive line. Harrell drops back to pass.
Ooh, good defense. Got a hand on it. Let's do a fire green. Patrol defensive lineman. Everybody come down. Probably go to a man beater unless we can get to the quarterback quick. Dang it. This corner just didn't play that well. Well, that was about as easy of a drive as you could have. Let's see if our offense can go back at that. Tied up. So the quarterback, did he even get touched on that drive? I don't think he did. That's a little worrisome. I don't know if that means I need to take over a defensive lineman. Get it off quicker. I'm still hoping they keep throwing some short stuff. Eventually, maybe I can get a turnover of some sort. Come on. Pick it up. Wow. That was weird. I'm on the 20. Okay. Let's start here. Let's run basic triple.
It's time for the one-on-one matchup.
Going zone. They got a really good middle linebacker. My strength on the line is, I guess it's on the left.
I don't care how good a corner you are. You're going to need some help covering this receiver. He's an impact player that comes up with.
Pick up about 5 there. Let's try.
You can't go one-on-one the entire game against this receiver and not expect to
do
get beat.
triple from this formation. They're going man. Now, I'm on the road, so I don't know if I'll be able to audible a whole lot to our wide receiver plays. Just kind of depending.
They go with the option. And now he pitches it.
And that's great coverage all around.
0 yards on that.
So I may have to do basic option. They're going man, and they're shifting that way. I'm okay with that. If we could just get good blocking here. Good block. Great play by Willis, our new quarterback, the redshirt freshman. He's got really good speed. Great block by the wide receiver. Let's go ahead and do our triple wide receiver play. This is the only triple wide receiver option play where you can actually give it to the halfback or the up back. Since they're going zone, I may just hand it off to Dorsey. Wow, that could have been a disaster. Let's go 2nd and 9. Let's see if we can't get Chase involved. Let's go PA roll right out of normal. They're going man. This is great against man or zone. That play action works well with that corner route. Let's see if they bring up that safety. They do.
There's the play fake.
Dang it. Well,
The fourth-year man
absolutely got blasted on that play.
for the sack.
Left tackle or my A-back did not block whatsoever. Let's do deep cross up, and they're going man.
Faces another third
Okay,
down as they line
let's,
it up.
and they're shifting that way, of course they are.
Willis back in the gun. Willis drops back, rolling out the
Wow, did you see that? Look at that defensive end.
back on the play. The linebacker just
Had like a speed of 95 there. I don't know what that was. That was terrible. All right, let's punt it. I was pretty much going to run with it. I don't know if Willis, if his arm is going to be able to handle what I want him to do. I thought it might have been safe, just try to pick up the best yards I could. It didn't work out. That's a decent punt, though. All right, let's get back on defense. 4 wide. Let's just go back to quarters at a nickel.
very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. The Red Raiders set up in the gun.
Let's stay in. They may run it. Only got one person to technically defend over here.
Harrell drops back on first down. Complete.
It's a good open field tackle there.
They get a yard on the play.
4 wide. It's going to do a lot of quarters today.
Ball on the 32-yard line. Texas Tech sets up with 4 receivers.
Carrington needs to step up, make some plays for us.
Harrell still has it. He's looking. With the throw.
I completely whiffed on that. My gosh. That was terrible.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was.
I don't know what happened there.
Great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
Texas Tech lines up in the
If they
shotgun.
shred my quarters for like 2 or 3 drives, then I may have to switch it up. Have to do something different. I don't know how much man I can do. That really worries me.
He's going left. Finds his receiver. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Now sometimes you have to.
Okay, it says they're going 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end. But let's see if they go to a bigger formation. Nope, they're going to an 11 personnel set. Maybe we can get to the quarterback here.
Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive.
All right, good deal, good sack, but they only need a few yards for. Yeah, they're doing that.
Jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
Texas Tech lines up in a goal line set. Harrell sends it over the air.
Ooh, he was wide open too. Great defense though. There's our was the true freshman? I thought that strong safety made that tackle. I guess not. All right, good deal. We'll take it. Walton? I don't even know who Walton is. I need to check that out. Is that my other A-back? I think it is. Yes. Forgive me if I don't know my freshman too well yet. It takes a while. Ken Walton. He's our number 2 A-back with a 98 speed. So this is his first time getting to touch the ball.
Punt this one away.
He ain't going to do much here, I wouldn't think. They got an amazing punter, and I probably selected the wrong play. We're going to do a fair catch. Everybody get out of the way.
And they'll down it at the 8-yard line. They're just about
Okay,
ready
where am I
to
at?
drive.
I'm on the, I don't even,
Last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt.
I'm on the middle of the middle of the field. I don't know. We'll just do basic triple. We'll do a
They'll set up
little
shot
veer.
at the
They're
8.
going nickel. Shifting that way. Shifting that way, and they're splitting. You got to give it up the middle.
Gets him over the field.
First down to the mark. That was obvious. They had everybody and their brother on that other side. Now I'm in the middle of the field, so let's try
I like this kid. He's
cross
a
up again. All right, they're going zone. We're going to try our hardest to give this to Chase. Dang it, I got to hurry up. I'm not going to snap it. Nope. All right, end of the quarter. Let's just hope they go zone again.
But at the end of one, our score, Texas Tech 7.
All right, they're going zone.
Nothing.
Hopefully they'll go cover 2.
On the 19.
We can give this to Chase.
Gun. Willis on first down. Look. Throws this one out
Perfect
to the
throw.
right. He's got it on the
Man, that was right on it.
Those sticks.
That's a first
Good play there.
Great catch.
Let's
too.
try.
See how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
Let's run basic option. They're going zone.
ball right around midfield.
Let's go back to our right.
Ace backfield. They go with the option. Idles back.
That linebacker played that one great.
And they push him
Picked
out.
up 5 yards, though.
The tailback good for about 4 yards.
Chase didn't get a good block on that linebacker. Let's try triple from.
Second and
Ooh,
6.
they're going dime. I like that. All right, this is from our spread formation. We're going to go left.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs.
There we go. Good play there. Pick up the first.
Play there.
Here they give it to the fullback
Now,
on the option, and the
I think
big
it's a
guy
good
gets
time to
good
maybe try to
yardage.
go over the top.
Good yard.
They don't have the best safeties in the world, so let's try a PA boot. And they're going man, so this may not work unless they bring both safeties. I may just run it with Willis. I don't know how good his arm's going to be here. It's not going to matter. Left tackle got beat badly again. That's concerning. Second 14. Let's try. I'm going to try the triple option play again. They're going man here. They're going nickel, but I'm definitely going to keep this because we got to get Chase going a little bit.
Let's see if they look the wide out play. He is in the zone. Pitches back.
Get a block right there. Dang it.
Missed tackle.
Ooh, pick up the first. Great play. Now, where am I? I am on the 26-yard line. I think we're okay. Let's just go back here. Let's run triple. They're going man. I'm going to probably go to the right. We got more field over there, and this gives me a chance to possibly give it to Martin or to Walton.
This impact linebacker is fired up.
He's defending him. Ooh, that was my fault. I'll show you what I did.
They'll lose yardage.
Defensive end came up on that one. Right here. Should have given it to my B bag. Now he probably would have got stopped anyways. I mean there's nothing you can do about that. That was going to get stopped regardless. I didn't even give it to him. To my B bag yet. And they got me. That was just a blown play altogether. Okay, I'm on the left hash. Let's try. Let's try to pick some of that up with some more basic option. We're going man. I'm okay with that. I would love to go to my wide receiver play, but I'm not going to. Don't know if the audible will work or not. Good blocking, good blocking.
He pitches it way downfield. He lost the ball.
Great play. On the 7. Let's try fullback over. Let's flip it. Let's go. We're going zone. Please don't shift to the right. We're not shifting to the right. I'm going to move him over. Nice. All right, we've tied it up. Just a good little off-tackle play to our B-back. Martin's having a really good game so far. They're giving that to us right now. They're giving the dive a little bit. A little bit better than the outside when it comes to the triple, but either way, let's tie this. Hopefully he mix that. Okay. All right, let's get back on defense. Try to get another stop. It's a pretty day in Lubbock, Texas, home of Buddy Holly. The kick, or the power is there, but the accuracy is not, and he's going to take this out. Great open field tackle, whoever that was. Let's just do quarters out of nickel.
Yeah, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish.
We're going to have to shift somebody, the line around or something. The front four by themselves aren't doing a whole lot. Ooh, he dropped it. I'm glad he dropped it because I was out of position. All right, we're going to try a blitz. We're not going to give me chances to run these zone blitzes with a hanging tight end since they're going to go a lot of 10 personnel. But we're going to take advantage of it now. Great sack by somebody. I think it was our other defensive end. I already forgot his name. Third and forever. See, this worries me. I would like to go. Let me check my corners. They're going 5 wide. I could probably run some dime. 74. No, I better not. We'll do nickel. I'm going to do basic cover 2 man. That's 3rd and 17 is pretty deep. And I completely think it. Whew. Good job by our true freshman strong safety, Busing. Great play. Got a hand on it. That was a good throw, though. Just better defense. All right. I like the direction of the game. All right, Walton, let's see if you can make something happen. Get a block right there.
Walton fields at the 46.
Not a whole lot, no big deal.
Offense comes out on the field.
Let's do something a little funky. Let's go here. Let's run a PA toss screen. We're going zone, so I'm just going to bounce this over to Pellerin.
Trips right. Throws. The senior makes the catch. And
Pick up 9 yards there.
good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have.
I'm going to try a triple option, but without. They're going zone, so I'll probably just give this to Massey or Dorsey. See if he can pick up the first down. I think he got it.
And the halfback runs for the first.
Okay, I'm going to go back to PA boot. We got to go after their safeties a little bit. All right, they're going zone. If we go cover 2, let's see if Willis can make this throw. If not, I'll have to give it to Martin. Covered. Wow, dang it. My left tackle is getting annihilated, so I'm going to have to quit the play action stuff. It's not working. So let's just run basic option, try to pick up some stuff. They're going 5-2. I'm actually okay with that. Shifting that way, I'm even more okay with that.
Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now.
I tried to pitch it. It wouldn't let me do it. What in the world? Their middle linebacker just got hurt. What yardage am I on? I'm on the 41, 3rd and 14. Okay. I think it's probably time to just go ahead and do a deep 3rd down play. They're going zone. See, if you look here at Willis's numbers for his stats, his accuracy is just not going to be very good, 78. Power's not even all that good either. He's got the speed. Either way, let's see if we can make this play. Woo! Good throw. He had to come back a little for it. Great open field. We can look at this again. They went cover 3. I didn't even look at the coverage, to be honest. Yeah. Free safety went straight to the middle of the field, so it's cover 3. I had good good protection. I threw it as soon as I made the cut. Chase made the cut. I'm glad he's getting the ball some. Okay, I'm on the 24-yard line, so it's a perfect spot, middle of the field, to go back to cross up. Maybe able to get a touchdown here if we get good protection. Ooh, that's not good.
The Mustang come out in a bunch formation. He rolls out to the right. Wants to throw outside.
What a throw! Oh, so close. Oh, gosh. Okay, we'll go. Let's do some triple.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ooh, their best players after the game. Wow, what a... Oh, wow, that's nice. I mean, I hate it for them, but that helps us out a whole lot. Let's take advantage of it if we can.
Willis running the option.
Yeah.
He laterals the ball.
Just great defense.
And they pick up 2 yards.
3rd and 8. Let's try... I'll tell you what I need to do. It occurred to me. I was sitting on the John a couple days ago, and this kind of came to me. One of my favorite 3rd down plays out of the flexbone slot is that go post combo. I already forgot what it's called. Technically, I need my best wide receiver in the slot. So for this particular formation, I really want Chase in the slot because the post route is technically good against man or zone. I like it better than that comeback route that's only good against man. Let's go back here and put in Cleveland. So we're going to go here. It's 3rd and 8. Vertical, that's what it's called. All right, they're going zone. At least we know Chase will more than likely get the ball here.
First time on this drive.
I'm going to let that clock go down some. It's about the end of the half. Get down to a few seconds. Hopefully we get pretty good protection here.
Willis drops back to pass. Looks over the middle.
6 points, 82, Bobby Chase. Great throw. He had to spin a little bit for it, but the trajectory was where it needed to be. Right over the linebacker's head. Just enough. Ooh, just enough. So Willis's arm is looking halfway decent. They're not perfect over-the-shoulder type throws, but they're in the vicinity. That's good. That's a good sign. So Willis is looking pretty good. I'm okay with that. And I
And he tacks on the
barely made it.
Here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Okay, up a touchdown, minute 15. We need to take care of business here this last 75 seconds
Like they're ready for the kickoff.
so we can get the ball started second half and maybe try to stretch the lead. Start of the third.
Kicks it off. Hicks fields it into 2.
Get a stop there. Uh-oh, impact guy. Ooh, good hit.
Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive.
4 wide. Let's just go back to quarters.
Maybe Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what they're made of.
Outside of that first drive, they've struggled a bit. Knock on wood.
Looking. He's looking
Ooh.
down the middle.
Oh, big play by Carrington. Oh, did you see him go up and get that?
Reception will be credited to the linebacker.
26-yard line. Let's go. No, play. I can't do play action. My left tackle's getting abused. Let's go. Post cross. We're going zone. Cover 2, please. And we'll give this to you-know-who.
The Mustang. Come out of the H formation. He rolls out to the left. He's looking. Throws it to the
Woo! Willis! To Bobby Chase. Unbelievable. It was not a very good throw. I put some English on it, and there was not much English there. We got it just enough. Thankfully, their safeties aren't the best in the world. So it's good we're attacking the safeties. All right, good deal. Up 2 scores. Let's kick an extra point. We still got a minute to go, so anything can happen. Much better kick there.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is SMU 21.
I like what the defense is doing.
SMU is ready
But
to
Carrington,
get away.
man, what a play that was. I should have went back and looked at that instant replay.
He hits a booming
Just got right in front of it. It was a kind of a wobbly pass, too. He didn't put enough zip on it. He probably would have converted that play if he'd have. Crap. Woo. That could have been disastrous. All right, let's go back to nickel. Love having a middle linebacker as an impact guy. Right in the middle of the field. Can make so many great plays, just like we had last season.
Harrell back to pass. Throws to the middle.
Oh, my gosh, he got in front of that. It's a good catch.
Texas Tech calls a timeout.
He's throwing at me pretty hard, so which is a good thing. Eventually, I'm going to pick one off
Ball on the 42.
myself.
The Red Raider come out in the shotgun.
Going gun tight.
They'll throw on first down. And he dropped it. Good defense there, guys.
Keep doing it. Keep throwing it at me.
I was expecting to see man coverage there because he threw it.
Good defense, though.
And that's what's so tough about playing against a zone. You think a guy's open, and out of nowhere, the defender shows up. Just like that.
He's going left. And that
Ooh, I thought that was interference. I thought it kind of rubbed into him a little bit. I guess not. All right, this is the first time we get to try Cloud today. So I'm going to control a defensive lineman. I'm
down at 10 coming
going
up.
to control a defensive tackle because they are loaded at the tackles. I'm going to see if I can do something with Haywood here.
Harrell drops back. Steps
Oh, man, I hit the ground. Ah! Timeout!
This young man didn't even have a chance to make
Good deal. We got 38 seconds. And this doesn't really matter. Let's go here, double cross. All right, Walton. Let's go, freshman. Let's make a play. Let's make some magic.
Texas Tech ready to punt this one.
Let's get a big punt over to the far right over there. That'd be nice. This guy's a great punt. Ooh, this okay. That's what I wanted. Get a beeline. Go, go, go.
Walton takes it to 20.
All right. I am 35-yard line. We're going to have to get up down the field a little bit. Let's go back to vertical. We're going zone. This is going to go to Chase.
He drops back. Look. Across the middle.
I threw that one really late. We're super lucky. That was my fault. We'll break this play down. I'll show you what I done wrong. I mean, we converted it, but okay. Watch Chase right here. I should have threw it right there. I should have already had my button pressed right there. I saw my left tackle got blown up again. The hit actually made that a little bit better for us right there. Incredible. I'm not going to waste a timeout. Let's just go right to cross up. We're going zone.
Ball on the 41.
We're going to hurry it up.
SMU comes out with three receivers bunt. Looking. Throws it to the outside.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I am on the left hash. Let's go. Or I'm on the middle of the field.
Lower the next
Let's just run the same play. They're going man this time, 4-3. This will be either Pellerin or I'm just going to run it. Let's just go ahead and run it some. Get out of bounds. 8 seconds. Now let's just go back to. What? I got 2 back slot and bunch on my gun plays or gun formations. Let's do circle. I got enough time to do one play. We're going zone. I should have. Let's call a timeout. I'm not going to get a touchdown off of this. Let's attempt the touchdown. So let's go receiving. Hail Mary. And I don't have enough depth for receiver, so let's go with this one. We're going man. Who's defending who?
The Mustang has 5 receivers on this play. He passes it.
Oh, so close. All right, 3 seconds. We'll kick a field goal. That was a good try. So let's kick a field goal. This is another true freshman. Let's see if I can do this. This will be more me than him if I miss it, but.
It looks like the defense is protecting against the fake here as they keep their special teams unit on the sideline.
I missed it badly. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
And he missed it to the right.
I hit the button the 3rd time too soon. Okay, we're up 2 scores. That's great. We can look at the stats here. I actually threw it. I only threw it 9 times. That's not bad, but 100. What is my rushing? Only 93 yards rushing. But it's been kind of a weird game. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. I'd love to get a score here, stretch the lead just a little bit more.
We should have a return on this one.
All right, this is going back to Wilton. See if we can get a block or 2 from somebody. Dang it. I was expecting I got to get blocked, and it didn't happen. So let's stay here. Let's just run triple from here. We're going man. I'd love to do our wide receiver play, but I just don't know if the audible is going to help or if it's going to go through or not.
And that's not easy to do. He's a very athletic quarterback.
Got it off just in time.
You see him get beat like that.
Great play by Dorsey. Now, I'm going to do a wide yeah, let's just go ahead and try it. Let's do the weak wide trips, wide receiver play. It's man. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. If it was zone, I was still going to do it. I don't like that shift. Let's get Martin down here to block. A little bit better, hopefully. Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Didn't get it off in time. 2nd and 13. We'll probably need to do a basic option here to pick up basic stuff here. We're going 5-2 again. Yes, I'm okay with that. We got to get good block from our interior on the right side, though. Good block, good block, good block. Phew, just enough. Okay. Let's just go ahead and let's go fullback dive. It's time to give Martin the ball a little bit. They're going 4-3. So what I'm going to do here, since I am in normal, they're spreading out. Let's do that. Dang it. That's just great defense. Left guard, left tackle, both got blown up. I'm in the middle of the field, so we need to take advantage of it. We're going zone. I'm okay with that. See if Chase can get open again.
SMU lines up in a bunch formation, rolling out to the right side. Wants to throw outside.
Wide open. My gosh. And I juked too quickly. Dang it. So what guard am I on? I'm on like the 5, so I may need to go here. Let's just run basic option. I'm going to let Willis make the decision. We're going nickel. I may go left.
SMU goes with the ace.
Let's bring in a tackle or a tight end over. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, and he go. That's weird. I didn't know he went. Okay. I learned something today. All right. All right, good deal. Up 3 scores. Hey, a glitch, a glitch. It's a glitch. Willis is having a great game, though. I wasn't expecting him to throw as well as he has been. I was expecting my tight end to go back to his spot when I motioned him back, but he went all the way up to the Z spot, which I think he can do that anyways, but maybe I held down the directional button. Maybe that's why he went over to the far right. Doesn't matter. We're up 3 scores. Now we got to keep playing good defense. Sooner or later, Graham Harrell's going to go off and go put up some crazy numbers. But as long as he keeps throwing short, if I keep giving him that, you're just baiting him to make a play underneath. So let's go in 2 wide. Okay, let's go in 2 tight ends. Let's do quarters out of 4-3. Got 8 guys in the box. I'm going to go out here. Did he get in? Nope, not enough. 5 wide. Let's go quarters out of nickel.
Good call there by the refs.
Texas Tech comes out with 5 receivers.
Let's shift our line that way, see if that makes any difference.
He's going right.
Ooh, great play by the receiver. Perfect throw. Pick up the first. That's like their first down they've had in quite a while.
The offense just executed, and the result is the first down.
5, yes, let's just stick with the same thing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Texas Tech lines up in a shotgun set.
Got a lot of field to cover on my side. Wes Welker with the catch. I think that's his first one of the day. I'm going to do a crash too. Let's go ahead and attempt a blitz. Just break things up a tad. Yeah, let's keep it at that.
The Red Raiders come out in a shotgun.
This may not work. They don't have a hanging tight end. Well, that's a good play call for them. Just run it right to our blitz. We're going to call the same play. Looks like they got a hanging tight end.
2nd and 10. And this is the 5th
Let's see where it's at. We're going to flip
drive.
that. Nope, we got to flip it again.
3 wideouts here.
Make sure I got everything right, and I do.
Arrow on
Ah! Yeah! Okay, now it's 3rd and forever. I may need to go back to our... Oh, gosh. Let's do Cloud. 3rd and 15, that's about as max as I'd like to go with it, but we'll try it.
15 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Red Raiders.
Go,
set up in
Rogers.
the gun.
Make a play.
Back to back. Steps up. He'll dump this one off. And it's caught.
Ooh, almost a fumble. Great stop, though. Punt the ball. Walton should have some space to do something here. But again, they got arguably the best punter in the game. This season, at least. Yeah, that's a good punt. Maybe I'll do something here. Get a block on the right there for somebody.
Walton takes it to 15.
There's not a whole lot there. No big deal. Okay, I want to go back to the wide receiver option play out of wide trips. It's on my mind. Now they're going zone, so I'm going to keep this. I mean, I'm going to stick with this. Oh, my, this ain't good. That could have been a disaster. Everybody and their brother shifted in that direction. 2nd and 7. We probably need to run basic option just to pick up our extra yardage. We get a first down, then we can go to triple again. So we're going to go left. Okay, let's going to go right. Let's move him out of the way. That actually made things worse.
Now he pitches it. Shakes off a tackle. And they push him out.
Pick up the first on Willis' hurt ankle. So his backup, if I'm not mistaken, we got to check that out here. Let's got to pray he's not hurt. Phillips, he doesn't have much of speed. He was our backup last year. And he don't even have the, if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't even have the arm either, does he? He's got a worse arm than Willis. But we're going to try PA boot. They're going man. Dang it.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
And our left tackle has been getting abused, and they're shifting that way. This ain't going to work. I'm afraid to call a timeout, though. Had to throw over the top. Oh, my gosh. I had to throw it, and I'll show you what I've done here. I had to press the button as soon as I was able to. Look how quick. Right there. I'm throwing it as soon as I make my turn. Otherwise, it's going to be another sack. Whew. Okay. I can't really run it with the quarterback, so let's try. Let's go here. Let's do no. Let's go here. Let's do trap. Let's try trap with our B-back. Going 4-3. I liked it when it went to dime. Where do I go? Let's just go left. Almost got a... That's just great defense. No, trap ain't all that great unless you got a speedy guard, and the guards aren't that fast in this game anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. So Willis isn't in there again. That worries me. Let's just do basic toss. Let's do power option. Let's do it from strong. He's coming back. Whew, I'm just glad he's not hurt big time. Going zone. Just pick up something. Now, I think from here, what I'm going to do is 3rd and 18. Let's just go ahead and try it. Let's go here. Let's go vertical. It's worked for us well so far. They're going man. Now, unless they go cover 1, I may have to go to pillaring. And they're double to... Oh, that's smart defense. I may just... Ooh, Willis is back, too. I just now noticed that. Oh, terrible. Bad throw. I might have threw it off my back foot. Here's why I threw it to him. I was going to run it with the quarterback. So, I goofed up all around here. I should have went to my go route. Okay, I didn't follow my rules. Double team and Chase, so he's out of the picture. But the other safety comes up. I could have just... Oh, Chase wasn't. Look, Chase wasn't double team. I thought he was double team. The guy blitzed. That's what he... No, he went with a spy. Dang it. I'm an idiot. I could have went to Chase for a touchdown. That's all my fault. 100%. That's how you learn. So just because that safety doesn't come down doesn't mean it's all Mac double team. The guy could be blitzing. So, which I knew that, but I had a brain fart there for sure. All right, we can't let that get to us. We got to make some plays here. Like that by West, true freshman. Whoa. Did you see the speed on that kid? Like a dart. All right, if you're going 4 wide, we're going to go quarters on a nickel. Let's shift the defensive line that way, see if that makes a difference.
I like that, Kirk.
Ooh, good throw. Good play.
Way to look it in. Nice kid.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there.
Let's do 4-3 quarters. It said they're going 3 wide, so I guess they're going gun 2 back slot, which they are. Ooh, man, he got a lot of room to work with. Cox just wasn't fast enough. He had a lot of area to cover.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
We got to start thinking a little bit about running some clock now. We're in the 4th quarter. We're up 3 scores, but they can score real quick on us. I may start doing some... Okay, yeah, we're going to go nickel quarters. I think 3 wide or more, I probably need to stick with nickel. Normally I like to do 4-3, but Cox doesn't have the speed, I don't think, to really cover that much area over there. Ooh. So it's what, 3rd and 3? Oh, gosh, what do you call... They'll probably throw it. So let's just do cloud. Let's just stick with our basic stuff.
This is the 6th play of the drive. Harrell has 4 receivers lined up here.
See if I can...
Harrell still has it. Here's the long ball, left side.
Woo! Good defense. He had 2 guys over there. Now they're definitely going to go for it. Oh, gosh. I don't have the backups to do for... It worked well 4-3 last time, so let's just do it again.
They come out in a goal line set.
Let's make a good play, somebody. Oh, I don't think he got it.
With a takedown. Well, they had to go for it, but they don't make
He
it.
didn't get it. Oh, my gosh, what a play that was.
To get back in this ball game.
Too bad it didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Okay, we haven't done much from this formation. Let's just do basic triple. Now that Willis is back, they're going man. I think I can run my wide receiver play. Can he hear it? Somebody didn't hear it. I don't know who, though.
Willis on the option right.
No.
And he's taken down.
Right tackle got blown up badly. I had no chance to go to the outside, so I just cut it up the middle. There's no point in trying. All right, let's just do triple from this formation.
2nd and 9.
Going
Ball on the
zone.
44-yard line.
We're going to run some clock. Shifting that way, but we'll still see. I may go run the ball on 3rd down anyways.
Willis on the option. And now he pitches it. Knocked out of bounds.
Kind of threw that a little early, and I probably didn't need to. The guy scared me there, that defensive end. And I got out of bounds too, didn't I? Nope, it's still only on 3rd and 7. Let's just keep running some clock. Let's just run basic option.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 46.
I want to protect the lead, so they're going zone. Let's
The
just
Mustang come out in the
stay
H
here.
formation.
We'll just go back to the left again. Hopefully we can stay in bounds.
Willis on the option. He can scoot.
I'm not going to juke or anything, just pick up the first.
He kept it himself and picked up a good
Let's go
first
back
down.
to
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you
our
think he's gonna pitch it,
overplay with
he
our
cuts up the
B-back.
field and keeps the ball himself.
Time for Martin to get the ball a little bit here. They're going man.
Decision there by the quarterback.
I need to put my tight end over. If they shifted to the other side, I wouldn't do this. But and dang it,
He's into the open field. They'll bring him
I didn't
down.
run clock. I'm an idiot. As soon as I snapped it, I'm like, oh gosh, run clock. What are you doing? Let's just run Sting. Let's get back to Martin.
2nd and 1.
Let's run a little clock. Now, they may call a timeout at the 2-minute mark. I'll just run to the left.
And the
Since I got the tight end over there.
zone right now.
He's defending him. It's good to know.
Again,
Ah.
he's going to lose yards on this one.
That's just good
Nice
defense.
tackle to
3rd
bring
and
him down
4.
before he
So
gets
let's just
back
go
to the line
back.
of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
Let's just run basic option again.
So another 3rd
They're going
down
zone
coming for
nickel.
the offense. Nickel defense.
Let's just go left. And then what I may do is let Chase touch the ball a little bit. Maybe do the basic wide receiver option at a bunch. We haven't called that today.
Sheds a tackle.
Ooh. Dorsey! Ah!
He may
That's
have been
game right there.
seriously injured on that play.
Yeah, he's definitely in a lot of
That's
pain
game.
down there. You
Well,
really need to
we're
see
up 3
something
scores.
like
The
that
game's over
happen.
with anyways. But that made a whole lot of difference there. So what I'm going to do, and he's hurt badly. Let's just go ahead and put Walton and Turner. Turner, if you remember, was our little skinny B-back from last year. He didn't get to do much. But we're going to give Dorsey a bit of a break. He's a bit gassed. Let's just take him out for a while. I don't want him to fumble. Let's try the wide receiver option play. They're going zone, so I'm just going to run it up the middle. There's no point. It's hard to run zone with that wide receiver play on that side. But there's a huge hole up the middle, so let's just, at least there should be. Pick up 5 yards there.
6-yard pickup.
Oh, awesome. All right, they are 2nd and 4. I probably need to run them one more time. Let's do triple. They're
Second and 4
going
coming up
zone.
here. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Let's see if Turner can do something with this. If he gets the ball here, we'll see. I'm just going to let him sit there for a little bit. Get that out of the way.
Willis on the option. Pitches back.
Just good defense.
And
3rd and 4.
the linebacker was able to wrap him up in the backfield.
Let's do triple from here.
So far,
We're
this
going
drive,
man
the
nickel.
defense is
Maybe something up the
unable to
middle.
Stop them on 3rd down.
Let's go to the right, though. Nope, we're going to the
They
left.
come out in a nickel.
I'm going to call a play anyways. I don't care.
Willis.
Not much up the middle. So we're going to run it. I'm just going to dive. I'm not going to let him get hit. There's no point. Okay, great game. I just wasn't... I know I say this every time I upset somebody, but I just wasn't expecting it. But we're just playing good, making good decisions.
And that's pretty much going to do
My
it.
defense, my quarters, I didn't give up on it. That first drive, they had no problems whatsoever. But I stuck with quarters, and they couldn't do squat after that. So the defense really won today.
Well, that'll wrap up
We had no turnovers on offense except the one interception, which was my fault. That should have been a touchdown to Chase.
28. Texas Tech 7.
Either way, but everybody played great all around. Let's check out the stats. 410 yards of offense, 12 passing attempts. That's a little more than what I would like, but with our mix-up of concepts and what we like to use, that's probably a good number. With Willis playing great. Man, he was technically the MVP on offense. He had a great day. Let's go to the individual stats. 7 of 11, 2 touchdowns, and the pick, again, that's all on me. Rushing, Dorsey and Willis and Barton got all the big carries, that's what it should be. Dorsey had a great game. We pitched it well. He was able to pick up some good yards off the outside. Receiving, Chase done everything. 200 yards. I mean, just what do you do? I mean, just the kid's a stud. We're going to keep giving to him all game or all season if I can. Hopefully we can win some more awards with him. Okay. We play TCU next. They are our other rival besides Rice, and Rice is in our conference, so we play them every year. They're in our division. But now we're adding TCU to the schedule every year. So that should be a lot of fun. The Horned Frogs are coming to Dallas. Home game against TCU should be a lot of fun. Come on back, and I'll talk to you later.